All right, guys, welcome back. Chief Kirk for Craftology. Today I want to talk to you about a problem that you might be having, and it's a significant issue. At the end of a knife defense, are you capable of making a good knife take? And do you understand specifically how to do that? And so what I want to do is talk about specifically the role the left hand plays when the right hand is wrenching the knife hand. So if you've been having this issue in your training, here's your solution. All right, I brought James in. We're going to talk a little bit about how we take the knife, specifically around the left hand. We're going to start at the end of what we think of as straight stab defense. So James is going to face me. I'm going to be driving his arm on my chop into this position. I'm lowering down. I'm going to take this hand. I'm going to collapse on the knife hand. The other hand's going to join. I'm not going to work the knife take over here on this side. I'm going to drive the knife, or what we call steer the knife with the left hand. So the left hand's going to help the right hand. It's going to come across. I don't want to come across like this, obviously. So I'm going to come left and forward with this right hand, or the left hand. And the right hand's going to help. It looks like this. Right? I'm off the shoulder, and you'll begin to see I'm putting weight in the top two knuckles here. Number two, after we steer with our left hand, one of the biggest issues people come up with is they start to move the hand up and down. So we're in this position, and the left hand should be a stabilizing force and will actually act as an opposite or opposing force to the right hand. What we don't want is something like this, where the hand's dropping. So when my hand, the right hand on top, gets to these two knuckles and I apply pressure down and over, the left hand comes in and up. So we're getting this kind of motion, opposing forces. So I've steered, and now I'm making this motion. And what that does is it snatches him forward, it creates the V in the arm, which we want, and it creates a stable platform for me to press against the knuckles to begin to open the fingers. As I move to number three, my elbow comes up to make the take, and my hand is where it's supposed to be, or on the back of the knife. But in cases where I go too fast or the fingers are too long with the attacker, sometimes, occasionally, we get stuck in this position. When we get stuck in this position, we can always counterattack. But if you have an impetus, you really need the knife, the left hand can be powerful here. See, my thumb's on the opposite side of the hand now. I've grabbed. We're sort of in a tug of war. The left hand can push his knife hand down. It can pull it back in. It can snap it straight down. So what I do is I take my thumb and I pull the knife this way, snap it out this way. So there are three functions that the left hand is really used critically for in knife take. The third function is unusual, but steering and opposing pressure are absolutely critical to a good knife take. If you're having a problem with this is going to make your knife take much more consistent and much more powerful. And just in general, if your right hand's doing something in Krav Maga, your left hand is doing something. So if you find that's not the case, you need to discover what it is your left hand should be doing in order to make the right hand more powerful. Drop down a little form, let us know how it's working, what's going on, other questions you have, so that we can continue to give you stuff that's powerful for you and your training. As always, walk in peace.